Okay, today we are making pork chops, breaded fried pork chops, and breaded bread also.
Fried bread.
Fried bread. So I have 2 eggs here, and I just will nicely mix it up and put a little water. You can use 3 eggs, but I like 2 eggs and then a little water, because it's lighter, less coating. And you have to beat it nicely. Have it nice and fluffy. Okay. So what we will do is we put mozzarella oil into the pan about an inch and warm it up on 4. That's how we will fry the meat in about 4, and sometimes we put it down on 3 also. Anyways, the meat is washed and a little bit salted.
Right, now you've left that to marinate in the salt overnight, I believe, right?
Well, yeah, because we cut it up yesterday.
Yesterday, but generally you don't have to.
You don't have to, but you can do that, is nice.
Is it fully thawed though? Or is it partially?
It is, no, this is
fully thawed, okay. So fully thawed and then lightly salted. So you're dipping it into first the flour, then into the egg mixture, and then back into the flour.
So flour, we don't use breadcrumbs anymore, we used to, that's how it's called breaded pork chops, or breaded chicken, but this is much lighter, and sometimes it can make stomach burn, you know. The breaded
breadcrumbs?
The breadcrumbs, yeah. So we put it into the flour, coat it.
Yeah.
Then into the egg mixture, and back into the flour again. And that.
I see. Okay, so just do that for the rest of them then?
You do the rest of them, and by then when you make 4 for one pan, or you can make all the 8, by then the oil is hot enough. Then just put it into the oil all at once, all the 4 in one pan about.
Okay.
And bake it about for 10 minutes on one side. Then turn it, and you can cover it and put it down for 3 on the lower for a few minutes, and then uncover, put back 4, and then bake it for another 10 minutes.
Okay, well we'll let you finish that, and then we'll come back to the frying stage. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the oil is warm.
Right, and now you've warmed it up. It says on 4 here, the dials on the stove. Okay.
And I put a little higher because it looks like it's not warm.
Not warming up. Okay, so you need a bit more than that.
Just a bit to make it feel warmer.
Okay. Should it be bubbling or something, or?
No, it's not bubbling, but somehow you
can just feel the heat.
I usually put a little flour in it, and then you feel it is.
Yeah, I can hear the sizzle.
Sizzling.
Okay, so you're going to put 4, you were saying, into
About
each?
4 I can put in this pot.
That's what will fit, okay. Into that fry pan.
Fry pan. 4 will fit in. Okay, so you hold it for sizzling.
Totally. A bit of close up of this one here.
That one looks like warm enough too. Yeah, good. It looks like in this one though we can put only 3.
Oh, because maybe...
So this is a smaller, I try to put 4.
Yummy, yummy. Yeah, you can really see the sizzling.
Okay, so 4 in each. And then for about 10 minutes hagyjuk.
10 minutes, okay.
And then until I can bread more.
All right.
The next one.
Okay, so 10 minutes then. We'll be back in 10 minutes of actual cooking time.
Okay, so the leftover flour and the eggs, we will mix it up. I will put a little bit more water.
Right, because that egg thickened up a little bit.
Thickened up from the flour as we put the meat in it all the time, right?
Yes, yes.
And I will put the
So
egg.
just enough water to sort of liquefy it a bit, not a specific amount of water.
Okay.
Just to make it liquidy again, watery.
More with for the bread mixing. If you need more, then we put more water.
Based on the amount of flour you have left over, I guess. Okay, so you poured that mixture into the flour.
And put
A little bit more, because it's, yeah.
Because that flour mixture has to be nice and soft. Kind of pureable, but not too soft.
Almost like a pancake batter, maybe?
A little thicker.
A little thicker than pancake batter?
And then you can put a little salt in it if you want. Should I put salt or a mixed salt maybe?
Yeah, the meat was pretty salty, I think.
Okay. So now you see it's still thick.
Oops, yeah.
So I will put more water.
Okay.
You can put an egg too if you want.
Right.
Extra egg.
No, we have enough. Okay, so just make it into sort of a thick paste. All right.
And then mix on a few hogy ne legyen lumpy.
And you're just using a regular fork.
And this is a lot because we will make it in 2 pans.
Okay, so that's a fair amount then.
So it's about this thick.
Let's see, hold up, lift up the fork and let it droop down. Yeah, so fairly consistent then, okay.
Thicker than the pancake mix.
Yes, you're right, pancake mix is a bit more liquidy. Yeah, okay, so a bit more gooey.
Now we will check the meter, sometimes it breaks faster.
Okay, 1 second then. Well, we have a few more minutes to go, but I think that you were saying, right, along the way you kind of just check it.
Yeah, see, it
Starting to get a little bit,
start to get a little brownish.
brown, so just,
You don't want too brown.
no.
Big burnish. Yeah, see, this one maybe you can manage it.
You can flip that one, okay. So for about 10 minutes, but sometimes it goes a bit quicker than that.
Yeah, about 9 minutes. Okay. So we turn this. Okay. And I guess I will have
Okay, so basically when they're light or toasty, hold that one up, let's take a look, see.
Then it's nice and light then.
Yeah.
You don't make it dark and not square.
Okay.
And you just turn it and leave it on for a few minutes. About 2 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
And then you can put down to 3 and cover for another 3 minutes.
Well, hit the button when it comes the far left button.
That was a 10 minutes. Right?
Yeah, so that would have been the first 10 minutes. So, okay.
Now I will put this down now to 3.
To 3.
After about a minute, see?
Yes, and then
And I
you
cover it.
cover it,
I
I
put
see.
this one on 3.
Down to 3.
Because on 4 I covered us too much.
Too much heat, yeah.
So we will put it on 3 and then for about 2-3 minutes bake egg.
2-3 minutes. Okay. We'll check back in a few minutes then.
Okay.
About a couple minutes then, 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, it was about 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, you've
so
had it covered.
We can uncover.
And while it's going along, you can actually still check it too. Yeah.
because most are messed up good,
Right.
and we want it a little bit more
That the
crunchy.
crunchy. So the reason you covered it up was that you wanted the insides to get nicely cooked, and that softens it up though also.
Yeah.
And now you put it back to 4 to get it re-crunchified.
Crunch about a half a minute or so, amíg megcrunchol, and then we can turn it over again
Yeah.
for about another 3 minutes, and then it's
And
finished.
then it'll be done. Oh, I see. So one side gets cooked twice, basically,
Yeah,
and then the other side only once. Okay.
we should be only once. I like to do that good.
Yeah, it's
Because that side is more cool now.
yeah, that's right, because the heat is probably higher and such. Okay, then we'll come back and check that after. So it's been a couple minutes, and now you're flipping them.
And
Let me,
it's about this brown now.
let's see, hold that one up again. Yeah, okay, so it's starting to look
So
fairly
you leave it about
toasted.
another 2 minutes.
After you flipped it now.
Yeah.
And it's on
On
number
4.
4 setting on the stove. Yeah. Okay.
And this one I flip it too.
Yeah, it looks good. Alright, good. So for another 2-3 minutes, or 2 minutes
2
rather?
minutes
2 minutes
maybe,
rather? And then you pull them out and they're done. Good. Okay. Now, they've been in there for about actually 1 or 2 minutes, really, however long it takes. And now you're taking them out. And that batch is done. Looks good. It's going to be good with plum sauce, and corn, and some potatoes, and bread dog. Sizzly, sizzly.
We put in the next 4.
Right. Oops, going the wrong way here. And same thing exactly. Cook it for about 9-10 minutes. Flip it down to 3. Cover it. Uncover it back to 4. Flip it.
6.
Okay, I'm good. So we'll do the next batch, and then we'll come back when we do the bread dulug then.
Yeah.
All right.
The second time when you put in the meat, it's well, you better wash it because the oil is very hot by then. Even if you put it on 4 where it's hotter. So maybe you don't leave it for 10 minutes, maybe just leave it 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
6 minutes.
And
You
just
check the
check it.
meat.
Check it as you go.
And if you see the meat is brownish, like now already a little bit.
Yeah.
This. See, this one.
Yeah.
Then you just turn it, and rather turn it right maybe. You can turn back later or something.
Right.
Just
So it cooks a lot faster the second time around when the oil's already heated up.
Is after a few minutes now. Same brownish was before about for 8 minutes.
Really? Okay.
And see that one? That one is a little whiter in this kind of.
Okay.
Not a same.
Not uniform. Yeah. Okay, good.
Maybe this one is not as hot. Yeah. Anyway. So then we should pick up about another. So we took out the meat,
Yeah.
and then you put the half of this dough
Okay.
into the pan, and then kind of elizéled, hogy tácolod one side-on, hogy alóval menjen.
You're just pouring it in basically.
Pouring in, yeah, and then
And spreading it out.
spreading it out a little bit.
Get a shot of that there.
And it will spread around after a baker bigger.
Oh, I see. So it's like a big, almost like a big pancake floating in the middle of the oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we will take out that meat.
I see.
Okay. And you leave it on 4.
Okay, so that bread dough is on 4 right
On
now.
4. See, you start on this side and then kind of go to the other side. So
Well, I
spread
can only
around.
see your arm, unfortunately. So you're starting from where? Sorry, say it again.
Well, one side of the pan and go across
To the other
side.
side.
So
Oh, okay.
not in the middle, but basin.
No, not in the middle.
Elspread a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But amikor megtörnölöd, and utána I used to cover it again, because akkor bigger lesz, hogy mondják.
Expands?
Expands, yeah.
Oh. Okay, so they're on 4, the temperature on the stove, but for how long are you going to do one side for?
Same, about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Let's see the time.
And it's starting to solidify there, looks like.
Okay, so about for 5 minutes, then you flip over, and after about a minute, I used to cut them up about for quarter.
Okay.
And then make sure nice little bake, nice little fry the edges.
Edges into individual slices.
And for a minute I cover it so it will expand then.
Right.
Steam or something.
Oh.
Usually.
Okay, well we'll come back for the flipping then. So it's been about how long now for this one particular
for about
one?
5 minutes.
5 minutes, right. And now you're ready to flip this one.
This one we will flip it.
And you were telling me while we were cooking it there that this could have maybe had a bit more water in it because that allows it to spread out a bit easier when you pour it in originally.
It's like
So it's a bit thicker now because it didn't spread out as much.
yes. So
Okay, so
what we do, we flip over and then we bake it about a half minute or so to bake the bottom for about a minute. And then after I cut it in quarters, or you can cut smaller after more. And then I cover it and put it on sealer for another 2 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
So now the bottom is a little bit like weaker.
Oh, okay.
So we will cut it
into quarters. Yeah.
Maybe I will use that steak knife for this.
All right.
And then I put a little lower, on 3 maybe, or 2.5, 3 maybe.
Okay.
And cover it, but see the oil is bubbling. You have to wait until it's a little bit round because you have to watch the oil.
And how long now covered up?
Another. The other one is like nice and brown like this.
Yeah.
And then I just wait a little, make the bottom a little mixture.
But how about this one, Omika? This covered one, how long?
That one covered maybe another 3 minutes.
Okay.
Cover as well, 2 minutes.
And then that one is done?
Well,
or do you flip it again?
I flipped it. And I will cut it
No,
now.
but this one here that's covered up after 3 minutes or so goes by.
We will see if it's well baked, then it's okay. If that side is not, then I just flip over again.
Yeah, I see.
And see, this is kind of thick, so I will cut it in half and then a half in three places, so it will make sure you the edge.
Oh, I see.
The whole thing make sure you burn. Maybe I can put it on 3.5 run because the oil is hot now. There. And then you can put it on 3 and cover a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so that one's a little bit thick too, so you're just gonna slice that into quarters, or actually eighths, I would say it is. Okay.
It up so the oyster doesn't come out.
Right, so we're done one bread dough here, which we pulled out, and then sometimes you say you put it on a paper towel too, just to let the oil kind of drip onto that and get soaked into there. And then, right, once you're finished with that fry pan, put it onto a cool burner, and then cover it up so that the oil smell doesn't come out any further until you're ready to wash it out. And generally, you don't really reuse the oil, you were saying. You just
No, because by now it's kind of baked, over-baked something.
Right, right. Unless you have a way of filtering it or something, you don't want to reuse it. Okay, good. So the bread dough is done.
Yeah.
It's going to be excellent. Well, thanks again, Mom. It was a
Thank
good,
you.
enjoyable experience, and now we know how to make another dish.